I think it looks great. That front grille, the lines, the headlights, you can see are very sleek and narrow. Some cool wheels there with the grayed out blackish wheels, some chrome accents. What's up, guys? Gavin McGrath here with McGrath Family Dealerships. Episode 14 to the showroom. We're talking about the sleeper pick of the year in my mind, the 2025 Buick Envision. Okay, 3 trim levels with this vehicle. You start with the preferred, only at $37,895. There's the Sport Touring and the Avenir. This is in that luxury compact SUV segment. We'll get into that. Great price point relative to its competitors, no doubt. It has a 2.0 liter turbo 4-cylinder motor that gets about 22 in town on the miles per gallon, 28 on the highway for a combined 24. Nice gas mileage. Standard Ultra 30-inch wide premium touchscreen. So if you look here, this is a one we have in stock. You can see what that 30-inch screen looks like. It's kind of one big screen that encompasses both the infotainment and where all your MPG gauges are at, your gas, everything. It's all one big screen that curves, gets that ease to look at for the driver, which is great. Wireless charging is standard. The Google built-in on that display is standard. Tech Package 1, which gets you 9 Bose speakers, okay, and the head-up display. So a big, long list of standard safety features as well, which is really important in every vehicle, certainly. This one as well. Forward collision, lane departure, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring. There's the automatic emergency braking at low speeds. Okay, rear cross traffic alert. Some awesome standard safety features, even at that entry level preferred trim level. They offer front wheel and all-wheel drive on all 3 trims. Compared to the compact luxury SUVs, this thing does get snubbed a little bit by kind of your pundits, the car and drivers of the world, those third-party websites, because it is in that luxury segment. So they really compare it to Volvos and Mercedes, Genesis, Audi, okay? It's not that type of vehicle in my mind. You need to look, maybe we consider and compare to other vehicles that are more the domestic line, kind of that price point, to really get a good comparison. So the Mazda CX-50, Honda CR-V, Kia Sportage, Hyundai Tucson, Ford Escape, and Chevy Equinox. That's what I'd be looking at if I were shopping for a compact SUV like this one, because that's a better comparable and true counterpart. From my standpoint, from a rating, how does this thing feel? I drove it for a couple hours yesterday. I gave it an 8.5. I think it feels great. The wind noise is limited. It's comfortable for the size. So I'm going to get a good angle here for a picture to look at. I really like how this thing looks. And the size of it, as I mentioned, is a compact SUV, but it actually feels a little bit better when you're sitting in it. So I felt totally good in it. 8.5. How does it look? I think it looks awesome. I think that grille is kick-ass. So this is a preferred trim level. This is a $39,000 vehicle, all-wheel drive. I think it looks great. That front grille, the lines, the headlights, you can see are very sleek and narrow. Some cool wheels there with the kind of grayed out blackish wheels, some chrome accents. I really like the look of it. How much is it? Relative to that compact luxury SUV, it's a 9.0. That's what I'm giving it. So overall, 8.7. If you were to go compare it to that Equinox Escape segment, now we're talking it's at the higher end price. So I would drop that down, more to like an 8. But just sticking to that kind of compact luxury SUV segment, which is what the pundits consider it, it's definitely a 9, because it's a good $10,000 cheaper. I mean, look at the Genesis GV70. It's $47,085 starting. Volvo XC60, $48,300. Porsche Macan, $64,900. Mercedes GLC, $50,400. That is the real segment it is in. And this thing starts at $37,000, almost $38,000. So great price point. How the way we think about stocking the Envision, this one kind of jumps off the page to me, because all right, the Buick Envision is made in Shanghai, China. So we have currently stocked up for our entire year's supply, because there's not going to be any more 25s that we're going to be able to get unless we trade for one with another dealership. It's kind of one big pass to order and get your year's worth of supply, because they are made in China. All right. We currently have 37 in stock that are sitting on the ground ready for sale. Another 19 in system, meaning they're being built or they're in transit currently. So 56 total Envisions. We have some great discounts because we are trying to change the volume of this vehicle. It's actually a really good time to come buy one from us because we have big discounts on these things because it's a volume play for us. Because if you look at our history of sales on this vehicle, it doesn't justify us having that many on the ground. We're only averaging about 5 a month. Okay, so traditional math, I'd say I want to have like 10 to 15 on the ground. I've got 37. Means big discounts for you. It is an entire year supply, and we do believe this is a 10 to 15 unit a month type of year for us and this specific model. That's what we're going after. So it's a big volume play for us. There's some really good lease incentives, good residual value on it. On that preferred Buick Envision I had pulled up, the pictures of, the MSRP is $39,245. There's a $3,000 McGrath savings. That's all of our discount. Residual value at 36 months, 10,000 miles per year is 62%, really strong. So the residual value is $24,332. So again, that residual value after 3 years and 30,000 miles, as long as you're under that 30,000 miles, you can buy it for that. No, regardless, if you want to buy it, you can buy it for that number, no matter how many miles are on it. You got to turn it in. If you're going to turn it in, it has to have less than 30,000. But the residual value, you can buy it in 3 years from now, is $24,332. Strong. Money factor 5.83 with A tier credit through GM Financial. Good interest rate, right? And so the payment with $2,000 down, which again we always try to take care of your tax on license and your first payment, is $437 a month. Hey, for a $40,000 vehicle, only $437 a month. That's pretty reasonable. You're under warranty the whole time, so they're doing a good job incentivizing the lease on this. I would recommend you take a look at this if you're looking at any sort of compact SUV or crossover SUV. Buick has totally changed their brand from what it was 25, 30 years ago when the average age of the driver was 70, 80 years old. Seeing a lot of younger, newer drivers to the make. I really enjoyed my time driving it, and I think you should take a look at it as well. That's it for today's The Showroom. We'll see you next week, guys.